Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of PGA Tour 2K23. We are about to start round 2 of the Farmers Insurance Open at Torrey South. We had a decent first round, we finished -1. Our rival Will Zalatoris finished at +1. Our rivals, not our rivals, but our sponsors, they abandoned us at the beginning of this tournament and we're out to set them wrong. Let's not waste any more time and let's go golfing.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA winner Rich Beam. And Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
Well, let's set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
Time for the second shot into the first. Opting for the 9-iron. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. 19 feet to the hole. Okay, slow down now. That's enough. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
That was a gallant attempt. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This will be a good bogey.
And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
We have a par 4 on this one. Well, it'd be nice to see them bounce back after the drop shot at the last.
Not the way we want to start our round.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole. That's nicely done. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. This one's dialed in. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here. Ooh. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. This one's a par 3.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Oh, so close. Job done. Let's head to the next. And unfortunately dropping back to even with the card. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Taking aim from around 190 yards here. Going with the 5-iron here. Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. Setting up here with a very long putt. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
It's just about 3 feet away. And he'll be proud of that one. Good way to bounce back from the bogey at the last. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Well, that's a handy shot. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Come on, sit. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's take a look at Will Zalatoris. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
And a par is all but guaranteed after that fantastic bunker shot.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here. Nice stroke. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards. Launched that one into space. Wow.
Oh, well done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
I can't believe this. Is this gonna go?
Shame it didn't drop. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We've reached the 8th hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Wow, what happened there?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Putting for a par here. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Looking at a par 5 here.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Second shot here on the 9th. Getting ready to play their third. You like that, didn't you? Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is a 12-footer here. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. So as we head into the back 9, Rich, what are your thoughts on this player?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Outstanding approach shot. 7 feet to the cup. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 4 under. He's currently tied for 11th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? No, that's too bad. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Good stroke. That gets the job done. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is downhill, can't be too bold.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Oh, they were just feeling this from the get-go. That is how you do it. Phenomenal stuff. What a putt.
This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right, the rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway though, you got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Putting for birdie.
That starts off on a good line.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Birdied their last hole.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Just didn't drop. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Playing to an elevated green here. Let's see if they've got the right club. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
That dog will hunt.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Oh, well played. And that will move him to 6 under par. He's currently in a share of 6th. Setting up now on a par 4.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Nice line. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently sitting in 6th position. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck Will Zalatoris with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
Oh!
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. A par putt awaits.
This is looking solid. What they wanted.
Oh, that's a clutch par. Currently 7 under for the event. Now at the 17th hole.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Oh, that was a beauty. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Oh, what a super shot. And that will take him to 8 under. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Here we go, Rich. We're at the lucky last, teeing off the 18th hole. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff.
Oh, that ball was almost in trouble.
And this putt is to move into the top 5. And with that, this round comes to a close. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for 4. Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
What a great round that was, folks. We're tied for 4th place. We're -8 on the day. We started off the round a little shaky, had a couple of bogeys. After that, it was nothing but birdie, 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 birdie. Can't ask for anything better than that going into the 3rd round. That's going to bring today's video to a close. Please give this video a like if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.